Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Chambers Bay Golf Course, just outside Tacoma, Washington, it's the final round of the EA Sports Championship. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, your leader is Wake Forest's Will Zalatoris. He's at 11 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, right there with a shot to win it on this Sunday, just 2 shots off the lead. And that'll do just fine. A good start to this final round, safely in the fairway at 1. Call it 74 yards here as he's set for his second. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. This is an 11-foot putt. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he'll get it to 1 under for the round, 10 under for the tournament. Now at the second and a medium-length par 4, Frank.
Yeah, a slight dogleg to the left, rather long, skinny green here. Well bunkered all the way down the left side. Really anything down the right and the natural contours of the land should kick that ball a little to the left.
That is into the bunker. So birdie at the first, but he'll be hard-pressed, Frank, to make birdie from there, I would think.
Yeah, it's not out of the question, though, Rich. You know, with a good second shot, he should still be able to get this on the green. Well, for such a big drive, I expected better out of that bunker shot.
A birdie opportunity at 2, and Nota Begay is down there.
Yeah, it's just very slightly up the hill. I don't think it's going to move more than a ball or so to the right.
Got it there, but not quite on target. That finished off for par here with the second, and he'll remain 1 shot back. At the third tee now, Frank, and what are we staring at here?
This green is anything other than symmetrical, so be very, very cautious on where the flag is. Anything in the middle of the green you can putt to the corners, well, if you can call them corners, more like ragtails, but beautiful par 3.
That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Well, this one is looking good. Could it be? Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on, but it's just a fraction off-liner. That would have gone in. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he's going to remain one shot off the pace. Frank, standing here on the 4th tee at Chambers Bay, you can see what this golf course is all about with those dunes on the left and all that sand down on the right. A lot of trouble here.
Yeah, first hole, Rich, really that bends to the right, but if anything, you want to keep the tee shot down the left side. It's going to give you a better angle to the green. And unlike the 2 previous holes, this fairway slopes to the other direction, to the right.
This one starting up that left side. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge.
Just think about it. You've got to cover nearly 2 football fields of distance and get it inside 5 feet. You wouldn't think that's possible.
Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par, 2 under on his round. Well, Frank, here at the 5th, and I'm not sure about my chances at a hole that's called free fall. I mean, are you kidding?
Well, should be free fall for you, that's for sure, and a free fall for a lot of people playing it today. Hole looks straight away, but you'll see it starts to pinch in, that fairway that is, by bunkers left and right, and those bunkers come in exactly where you're trying to hit your tee shot.
This one starting a hair right. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Call it 74 yards here as he's set for his second. Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going, going,
gone,
goodbye. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay at 11 under par. Right now at the 6th, this appears to be a testing par 4 long one.
It is, but once again, a generous fairway. Just use those mounds down the left as an indicator on your line. Hole bends a little bit to the right. Good tee shot, though, and everything is in front of you.
That's going to be up the left-hand side.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yes, he's left himself 140 yards to the flag. And the ball sitting very nicely in the rough.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
Nah, that's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, this is a daunting challenge. The 7th hole, long par 4. It's over 500 yards.
A huge bunker down the right side that probably runs for a good 200-300 yards. Obviously, that's to be avoided. And then, of course, there's the mounds and the hammocks and the dunes and that on the left side. That's the reason, really, why this hole's called Humpback. But then, a little bit like the golf course, there's only one greenside bunker to be worried about, but enough green left of that.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Frank, on an uphill shot like this one, did you do anything differently in terms of your setup over the ball?
Yeah, I made sure the ball wasn't too far forward because on an uphill shot, there's always a struggle to get all your weight going forward. Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Nope. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to the 8th and a long par 5, Frank.
Fortunately, there's no bunkers, just the dunes either side. The hole looks a little narrow off the tee, but get down there, you're going to realize it's a fairly generous fairway. There's a little bit of mounding in this green, too, that actually slopes it back towards the player. So use that to your advantage.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Oh, that was a good strike. Took it straight at it, too. That one bounce and check. Well played. Okay, nicely done. It's a birdie at number 8. And he'll move to 3 under here, just one shot off the lead. Really good mix of holes here at Chambers Bay, and Frank, we finished this front side with a par 3 after just having come off that long par 5.
And it's a beauty too. The tee is some 100 feet up in the air, so you get a great view of this magnificent golf course, and you realize why it's called the True Links. This green here, though, it looks rather daunting, well bunkered on the right side, but you can see enough of it. And once again, links, use the bounce, and you can still kick one in there close.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that is going to finish off a 3-under front side as they go out in 32. Frank, what's the player looking at on the 10th here at Chambers Bay?
Well, normally at a par 4, you're just thinking blaze away, but this is one of the few holes, really, I think you've got to be careful on what club you hit off the tee. It starts to narrow up. You really want to avoid those 2 short bunkers that come in around the 300-yard mark. And that really sets yourself up with a nice sort of wedge. That's really the right way to play. You don't have to take the trouble on in front here.
And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. Now this, an awkward distance for a bunker shot.
That was a great shot. That was tricky.
Birdie putt now moving to his right. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And he is into the lead here in the final 9 holes. Now on to the 11th, and Frank, we are looking at a long par 4 in front of us.
We are indeed, and it's called shadows, but there is love in the shadows here. Hit it over that dune down there in the middle of the fairway. If you can get it there around the 300-plus yard mark, then the hole obviously starts to get a little easier. That second shot, you'd like to hit a little bit of a cut in here, but there's 2 levels to this green, so make sure you're on the right level where that flag is.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. While sitting on an upslope here, you got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that lie. That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good look at birdie. Here we go, 7-footer for birdie. Yes, good start to this backside. Back-to-back birdies here at 10 and 11. And he will surge into the lead here with 7 holes to play. The 12th here at Chambers Bay is known as the Narrows. What's the play here, Frank?
2, really. You could just sort of iron it down there, have a little wedge or a pitch in there with no sweat whatsoever. Or, if you want to have a little bit of fun, if you can drive it over that bunker, that's just short left of this green. You might just putt for an eagle.
Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done. Oh boy, that definitely took a look, but that was a perfectly weighted putt, nearly an eagle. Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. 13th hole now. It's a dogleg right, par 4. Frank?
But at 534 yards, you need an eagle eye, which is the name of the hole, to find exactly where you want to hit this. Doglegs to the right. There is a fairway that's plenty wide to accept a good tee shot. And then from there on in, it's actually a relatively straightforward second shot, providing you can miss that bunker that's just short in the middle of the green.
Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. That's some good work there. Able to hold the elevated green and now has a good look at birdie. Well played. Chance now for another birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And the lead swells to 4 with 5 holes to play. Frank, this is the 5th par 4 in a row, and they're not easy. This one here at 14, really a daunting tee shot.
It is. That's why it's called Cape Fair. A true Cape hole in golf, Rich, is when you've got to decide how much you want to bite off when you hit across a slight dogleg. And this one, really, you're going to be rewarded the further left you can go. There is one little bunker in the middle of the fairway that you have to avoid. That's going to be 320 or so yards off the tee. This hole, 546 yards, you're going to see a variety of second shots, or the length of second shots here, determined purely by the bravery of the tee shot.
Yeah, that's the spot you want to put it. Now, watch this thing gather momentum down the slope. Well, that is going to be an excellent result. Now, from just under 100 yards, he'll stare down his second.
In golf, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And this one close to being over, as it'll remain a 5-shot cushion.
Frank, normally in a golf course, you don't want to spend too much time in the trees, with the trees, around the trees, but part of me wants to go up and hug this tree because he's all alone. It's the only tree on the whole golf course.
Well, I know you're a tree hugger, Rich, I really do. But at 246 yards, when they play this off the back tee at the US Open, believe me, nobody's hugging that tree. They're just trying to make 3.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Now to the 16th hole here at Chambers Bay, and Frank, it is a pretty short hole. What are the chances to come out of here with a birdie?
Well, you've just come off the short 15th. You can get on a little bit of a run here, providing you get into the fairway first. You're not going to have an overly long second shot here. But once again, this is a precision hole, a little bit like 15. This is a tabletop green, so you're going to have to be right on the money with that second shot. Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder, how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second with his par 4. That is absolutely fine. Now this for another birdie. That a poor roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And the rest of the field squarely in the rear view mirror now. This is up to a 5-shot lead. Frank, you don't need just a caddy out here at Chambers Bay. Seems like you need a sports psychologist. You start thinking about the names of these holes. Beached at 16, and what's 17 called?
Derailed, and you can see why too. That green's perched up there. If you've got the round going in the wrong direction, this is not a hole to start on. So if you've got a run going, it's just a good tee shot that lands around the front there, and you just take a 3 here. This is not a time to be a hero.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Iona, this a birdie putt.
Well, it's quite clear to see there's one direction this ball is moving, and it's sweeping from left to right the whole way.
Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. He's going to maintain that substantial lead. Now to the 18th hole, Frank. Everyone wants to finish in style.
Yeah, the home hole here, once again you head back to just a wonderful view, and you realize that Chambers Bay was designed as a walk-in golf course, and it was designed to have fun and test every department in your game. 18 will do that. It probably gives you more trouble on both sides of the hole than any other hole on the golf course.
Yes, step one out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it. Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. Chance now for another birdie.
Tough to see any break in this, maybe slightly to the right, putting back up the hill, so gotta keep up the speed.
That one just gonna sneak on by. And there you go. It's a win here in Washington on the PGA Tour. Our featured golfer outstanding this week with a dominating performance, Frank, to win it going away.
That's right, Rich, and when I sort of look at that final round in retrospect, there were so many times where they could have made the right decision and let the field come back to them, but they just kept in front, and always kept that little buffer. So to win by 3, 4 shots, I mean, that is a great victory.
So for Frank Nobilo, Noda Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.